Hello everyone and welcome back to another Star Wars Battlefront 2 mods video. And today we're going to be taking a look at the mod Instant Action Tweaks by Mophead, and more importantly a lot of the optional files that go along with it. Mophead is a mod creator we have covered multiple times on this channel, most notably for his recent Instant Action mod, Instant Action Overhaul, which has been my favorite mod out for Battlefront for a while now. And we'll actually be talking about that mod a little bit too. But if you do end up liking this video and want to see more like it, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more Battlefront 2 mod content. Now, let's get into this video. First and foremost, I want to talk about the instant action tweaks themselves. This mod basically expands instant action mode, allowing for cross-era heroes, more AI units, and a whole lot of fixes and balances to AI and heroes, which I'm not going to bother going into because we basically already did when we covered the Instant Action Overhaul mod. Because Instant Action Tweaks is actually made pretty much obsolete by Overhaul, because all of the changes found in Instant Action Tweaks can be found in Instant Action Overhaul, along with so much more. If you haven't already, definitely check out my video for that mod because it's really amazing. So you might be wondering, why am I making this video at all if this mod is basically obsolete and there's a better version of it out already? Well, that is because Instant Action Tweaks offers a lot more customization with the different factions and eras for Battlefront 2. This mod contains so many optional files to change which factions you can play as on any map, and through this video we'll be covering each option that can be used. To start off, we have the three main options, which are Clone Wars, Galactic Civil War, and First Order Rising, and the three of these replace every map in the game with the respective faction of your choice. So with this mod, when you have it downloaded, you can play as clone troopers and battle droids on any map from Endor to Starkiller Base, and the same goes for the other factions. You can play as the First Order and the Resistance on Geonosis, and I can't express how much I love this as it really opens up the game. For example, in Instant Action, the sequel era has the smallest amount of maps, and some of the worst as well. We're looking at you, Jakku. So it's really nice to get more usage out of the sequel era and its units on all of the great maps from the other eras of Star Wars. I think in an offline game mode, it's almost criminal to have maps locked to certain eras, as it just takes away from the Star Wars sandbox that Battlefront is so good at creating. And now we're going to cover a few more options that I really had fun playing with, and one of those would be the changing of the guard option. And if you're an OG Battlefront fan, you will remember the campaign mission in 2005, where a clone rebellion starts on Kamino and the Empire is sent to put them down. Well, with this mod, you can recreate that magic in Battlefront 2017, as this version of the mod makes every map use the Galactic Empire and Galactic Republic factions. So you can now play as an army of clones standing up against the Empire across the galaxy.
Officially, there never was a clone rebellion on Kamino. Unofficially, approximately 20 years after we were created, a special detachment of the Imperial 501st Legion was dispatched to Kamino with orders to eradicate an army of clones that had been bred to take arms against the Empire.
Another really cool option, and possibly one of my favorites, is the First Galactic Empire mod, which throws the rebellion against an early version of the Galactic Empire where the clones have not been entirely phased out yet, and it's just really menacing and really cool to see the clone troopers as the main fighting force of the dark side. And it even puts Anakin Skywalker on the dark side, so it feels like its own what-if ending to Revenge of the Sith, where Anakin wasn't defeated on Mustafar and now leads a clone empire of his own. And the last option I really want to talk about is what Mophead calls Avengers Endgame add-on, where absolutely nothing is held back and it is complete good versus evil cross-era madness. Every unit, reinforcement, and hero is completely unlocked. So you could start on a game of Naboo, spawn in next to a group of rebels, and fight against battle droids, Sith troopers, or ISB agents. Everything is completely unlocked and it is just pure Star Wars Battlefront awesomeness. I really wish a game mode like this existed in multiplayer because it's really cool to see units face off against each other that normally never could, like seeing ARC troopers against flame troopers or Ewoks against Droideka. It is just so much fun. And as I was making this video, there's actually a version of this specific option that is compatible with Instant Action Overhaul, as none of these other faction mods are compatible, but this Avengers Endgame option is, and I'm glad it is because it's probably my favorite. And there are a few more options to play around with, like an Empire vs Droids era, or a First Order vs Empire as well. But overall, all these mods are just so much fun, and I just love being able to play as any faction on any map. It just opens up so many more branches of customization for offline play, and really just makes you feel like a kid with a massive toy box of Star Wars figures, creating the most epic battles you can across the galaxy. So, with all these mods and options covered, we're going to end the video here. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, as it really helps out the channel grow. And if you want to see more Battlefront 2 mod content, just like this, subscribe to the channel and turn on that notification bell. And also don't forget to click the link in the description below to join our community Discord and hop in some live streams with us. Happy modding, my friends.